Hey party people, my name is Chris Cowles from Art and Metal Fabrication, better known as Art Metal Fab, and I'm here today to bring you TIG weld art. Now TIG weld art comes in many different forms. You can do a straight up TIG weld on a canvas like a painting. I think that looks pretty awesome, but you can also build things. Make things out of metal, do sculptures. If you know me pretty well, you know I like to do the rocket stoves. Sometimes I TIG weld them together just to make them look a little bit nicer. But also you can MIG weld art as well. But today we're going to be just talking about TIG weld art. Now there's lots of different types of metals you can use, from regular steel to stainless steel to titanium. My favorite is stainless because it's the easiest to clean. There really is no cleaning, it comes pretty clean as it is. And when you weld it, it doesn't rust. You can weld it and leave it, you don't have to put a coating on it, and it just stays nice and pretty, and you can see the colors in the weld that come out when you weld. It makes it really nice. So I like stainless, but you can use any type of metal really to do TIG weld art. You want to start by cutting it and prepping it so you get the right size metal that you're looking for. You prep it by either using a wire wheel, or I will dip it in evaporust sometimes if it's rusty beforehand. Get the rust off of it. Clean it the best you can, because with TIG welding, it's got to be clean. And then after you've cut the pieces, I'll lay them out, get a general idea of where the positioning is, and then weld it, because you don't want to weld it and then you're stuck with welded pieces that aren't where you want them. I really enjoy doing art with the TIG because TIG welding gives you a very nice, precise arc out of the tungsten. Very small and fine detailed work that you can get out of a TIG weld. If you have a large flat surface that you're welding, you can use a larger cup to give you more coverage on your gas, which keeps the colors nice and doesn't produce any oxidation or anything like that. So I'll use a big cup for a flat surface. If I'm trying to get into a tight space, I'll use a smaller cup that will help me get into a corner. These edge welding cups are amazing because they're glass, you can see through them. I can get into a tight spot and I can see the art rather than having a cup that will cover the arc and I don't know what I'm welding. And then there's longer cups like this to get into different places. And lastly guys, just have fun with it. It's gonna take time, it's gonna take practice. You're not just gonna come out the gate being a professional welder. I started this 4 or 5 years ago, and a lot of these things I got from friends a long time ago because I wasn't that good and I thought their work was cool. And then I learned, I kept practicing, and practice makes progress, right? So just keep at it. Get a welder, get a TIG welder, get yourself some edge cups, and practice, 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 and you'll get it. And it's awesome, and it's my favorite passion ever. I'm never gonna stop. So you guys have a good one out there. Edge Army, out.